Hello Airfix fans and welcome back to another episode of Flight Deck. I'm Nathan and I'll be your captain on this journey. At RIAT 2023 this year, we caught up with the people from the People's Mosquito. Here's Managing Director John Lilly to tell us more about the project.
The project is all about restoring to flight a D'Havilland 98 Mosquito World War II combat aircraft. Yeah, so we're here today, this whole weekend at RIAT 23, courtesy of our friends Airbus. Airbus are a sponsor of our project. The People's Mosquito is a non-for-profit charity using a World War II principle of raising money from public donations or sales of merchandise. But in the World War II, there was a thing called presentation aircraft by communities got together to raise funds to gift aircraft for the war effort. We're doing that, but in this decade, in this 2020s, yeah. And Airbus really are behind UK aviation heritage, very important. And also there's a connection we have, because our donor aircraft that we're restoring was originally built at Broughton in 1948, and which is now Airbus Chester. So everybody that flies on quite a lot of their A320s or A350 aircraft, the wings were built there. So we have that connection. We also have a fantastic connection in the fact that the Mosquito is a composite, and it was the first sophisticated composite combat aircraft, you know. So that composite construction is also has great relationships with what Airbus technologies are doing today. And actually what we say is the Mosquito is the grandfather of today's Royal Air Force Typhoons, because it was the first multi-role combat aircraft. Actually, there's a great link back to Airfix. Actually, when I'm describing the construction of the Mosquito, I often say it's like making a one-on-one scale Mosquito Airfix for real. Yeah? In effect, that you actually have to make two fuselage shells that you glue together, you make your wing, and you stick the fuselage on the wing. So all of you who are Airfix modelers out there know exactly what I'm describing. But to make those fuselage shells, you need to have molds. So we've constructed the first molds in over 70 years to make those fuselage shells. So that's a fabulous connection to how all the Airfix modelers out there would appreciate the engineering of the Mosquito. Thank you. To support the project, it's actually spreading the reach of the project. We currently have several thousand people following us, and that is raising a certain amount of funds. What we need is, we have the technical ability to do that. We have the world's largest collection of Mosquito technical drawings. We have a fabulous remanufacturing company in Retrotech to support us. What we need is your support from £1 to several pounds, buy merchandise, or even just sign up to our newsletter to understand it. The more people understand and is aware of the project, the quicker this aircraft will be back to flight, and that is aimed to be in 2027. But we need your support. We need every penny and pound that you can spare to make that dream come true. Yeah, so what I'm holding is a test panel of a fuselage skin made from that Mosquito molds I was talking about. And what we're showing here is actually how thin that fuselage is in this particular section, with a ply, balsa filling and ply skin. This is on my left, this side, you can see the ply exterior skin. We then put over a monopoly cotton skin, like a linen skin. This is a red priming paint. This is a UV protection paint to repel the sun and stop delamination. And then we finish off with the camouflage colours. But as you can see, the thickness is there, but this is incredibly strong. Yeah? So the Mosquito then, you put on two Rolls-Royce Merlin engines, you've got a lightweight body, which is where you get the name Wooden Wonder nickname from. Lightweight, fast, yeah, and extremely strong.
Thanks for that, John, and if you want to find out more about the People's Mosquito, check out the link in the description below. Well, Halloween is here, and as I've done for Christmas, I thought I'd do a seasonal build. This time I thought I'd try out the new Land Rover starter set. Of course, as always, I should preface this by saying I'm not much of a modeller, but I'm very keen to learn and take on any advice you'd like to leave in the comments for me. The design I settled on was an orange Land Rover sat on a pumpkin patch diorama. I started off with a primer coat and a spray of orange paint. I then moved on to the diorama, and I'd handily found the base from a local hobby store And of course, by being in the same building as Hornby, I had all the resources I needed. I also purchased these Halloween style decals to go on the Land Rover to add a little bit of decoration. And this is the final thing. Overall, I'm pretty happy. I really enjoyed building the diorama, and hopefully that's something I could do more of in the future. Now, you're probably after some more angles of this beautiful build. Well, I have some bad news. I turned my back for a second and it hit the floor and it smashed into pieces. I have to take that as a lesson learned. When building a spooky build, make sure you expect some paranormal intervention. Although the car has seen better days, I really enjoyed this Halloween challenge, and I know it's a little too late for you to do a Halloween style build. However, this year I will be continuing the tradition of building a Christmas themed build. So if you want to take on the challenge as well, I encourage you to do so. If you do build anything festive, tag us on our social media or here on YouTube and we'll feature it in our festive flight deck. Equally, if you have any ideas on what I should build, let me know in the comments below. The Ferret Scout car played a vital role in military operations as a reconnaissance and liaison vehicle. Its stealth, speed and ability to gather intelligence made it an indispensable tool for soldiers and commanders alike. The Ferret Scout car can be traced back to the successful Dingo Scout car used in World War II. And boy was the Ferret quick. Powered by a 6-cylinder Rolls-Royce engine, it could reach speeds of up to 58 miles per hour. Speed it could also achieve in reverse if required, something which could prove extremely useful if the crew found themselves in a tight spot. Finally, let's head over to your kits and check out your builds from the past month. Check out this fantastic diorama from Frank Lackenby. Look at this build from Luigi. Finally, look at this incredible short Sunderland. Well, that's all we have time for this month. Do let us know if you're planning on building something festive for our flight deck challenge. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Nathan, over and out.